Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ESA Summer Online 2020. My name is Bowie the Hero, and I will be your host for the next few runs. First off, massive thank you to Zero and to Stacey for that previous run there of GTA London 1969. Coming up, we've got some more GTA. Beforehand, obviously, just a reminder that Summer Online is raising money for the Alzheimer Fund. It is their goal to be an important research financier in the work in researching Alzheimer's. In the absence of effective medicines, it's important to research the best preventative measures for Alzheimer's disease. So everything that you are giving to support the cause has been greatly appreciated, and it's very, very important. So thank you so much indeed. With that, don't want to beat around the bush too much. It's very, very late here, and I don't want to keep everyone up. So time for some more GTA with GTA 4. I'll pass it over to the very lovely Makkebakke. Take it over.
Thank you so much. All right. Hello everyone, I am Mark, or Makkebakke, and I will be playing some GTA 4 for you. But I do have to make very clear, it's not the main story category. No any percent. We are here doing Most Wanted, and me and my lovely commentator 123 Robot.
Oh, that's me. Hello.
Will be explaining to you exactly what that entails. So, the run starts, or well, the timer specifically starts at kind of a weird moment. So I'm just gonna hit start, and then somewhere during the loading screen, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. All right? Does that sound good to everyone? let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's probably good. All right. So make sure I hit that button to make sure that my mouse has to stay inside the screen. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of guesswork here, but I'm sure. Let's go with a 3, 2, 1, go.
That looks fairly accurate actually for an approximation.
With watching live split, I was very late, but yeah, that's fine. That is fine. If I somehow PB here, which I doubt, I'll go through and retime it. But anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to the lovely city of Liberty City. I could have phrased that a lot better.
Yeah, it's definitely a city, no doubt about that.
True. But I'm gonna try to get this police car into my parking spot in front of the house, which I've kind of damaged the back a bit awkwardly, so that's gonna be a bit hard.
Yeah, that makes it harder to push. Oh god, yeah, if you're on like way past there.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, you need to get it in that parking spot, or van now, else it's gonna disappear.
There we go. Hey, it took a bit of time, but we got there eventually, and safety is everything.
Yeah, better take longer, but definitely have it.
Yeah. You can hear me spamming a key a little bit, and as you might notice, something in the top left is telling me that clip capture is currently disabled, which that's the button that I'm spamming, which skips a bit of like tutorial dialogue, and I would very much like the window to pop here. Yeah, it's a little random.
I don't think that's worth it. It's always a bit of a dice roll going for that.
Yeah. Ooh. Speaking of dice rolls, I called for backup, and it actually showed up, which is just lovely. Oh, this guy pulled out a shotgun. I don't like to see that. Okay.
No.
We have a bit of a problem.
Yeah, you need that.
Hold on.
I guess you could get his shotgun and then...
Very true. Okay, now you need to give me that pistol. And you can see I've got a lot of ammo in this pistol now. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, so, speaking of a pistol with a lot of ammo, while I shoot these guys, 123 Robot, do you know how that glitch works?
To an extent, I've been told about it a bit. It's like, so I believe like the cop drops the pistol object, and when like the NPC has it, they have infinite ammo, but it's supposed to be when you pick it up that it only has like a bit of ammo, but if you like pick it up mid-fall before it converts to the pickup, you get all of their ammo. Something like that, right?
That's pretty much the way I understand it, yeah.
I explained something right.
Yeah, I'll let everyone in I'll let everyone in on a little secret. I've explained many times how that glitch supposedly works, but no one's ever told me. I've just taken an educated guess, and everyone's like, oh, well, it's very interesting. So I have no idea how it really works. Yeah, I guess so. So anyway, what I've always told people that pretty much that. It's just that what they drop on the ground is not like the traditional like pickup as you would recognize it. It is like a prop.
Yeah.
And the game
pick it up.
Exactly, you can pick it up the same way as you would pick up a brick or any kind of like throwable object, and the game doesn't actually like recognize that as something you can equip.
God,
but it does recognize that it's
a sliver of health. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I was being very careful there. Remember when we talked about that I may or may not do armor skip here? I'm not going to do armor skip here.
Oh.
Anyway,
so tough on. How will we decide?
We've definitely gotten ahead of ourselves a little bit by things just going off the rails literally immediately. So let me just say, this is most wanted %, sometimes said, and sometimes people get very infuriated by you putting a percentage sign at the end of the name for no reason.
Well,
sometimes it's just fun
like
to upset people a little bit. Yeah, but okay. So this is Most Wanted, which some would say and some would argue is kind of like vigilante in all the GTAs, like Vice City or San Andreas, which means basically I get myself a police car and I fire up the police computer. And since things haven't been properly unlocked yet, because I've literally only done the introductory mission, which it technically isn't even really a mission, is it?
Well, you drive somewhere. Good enough.
That man teleported out of existence when I shot him. This is a good video game, ladies and gentlemen.
I've seen that before. What did you do?
Okay, so the button G turns on the sirens, and the button F jumps out of the car. And those buttons are very close together. And if you're a little, oh god, I'm running the wrong direction. If you're focusing on 3 things at the same time, you might press 2 buttons at the same time. Okay, so it's fine. All right, it's fine. This was never going to be a deathless run. Okay, just making that very clear right now.
Honestly, this isn't that bad actually, because you got the police station right here, and then your next target is right down the street.
Yeah.
So it could have been a lot worse.
Unfortunately, it could have been a lot worse.
Game if you die.
Yeah. Oh, I should have shot the window, but oh well. Micro optimizations. So where were we? Right. I get the police computer and I type in one of the names on our list. We are hunting down the top 30. Sorry. We are hunting down the top 30 most wanted targets in the city. And yeah, we have to type in their names manually. Of course, that's a bit clunky, obviously. Normally, you would search for them in the area, but we haven't unlocked all of that, so luckily the game also gives us the option of just typing in their names. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing. Now, you might also be wondering that in most GTA games, don't they kind of discourage, let's say, you from going to other islands by sending the army after you if you go to places you shouldn't be? Well, you would be completely correct. That is what's going to be happening as soon as I leave the first island and the technical extension of what's it called? Broker? Bohan? I always get those two confused.
Well, it's Boker and then the northern part is Dukes.
Okay.
But yeah, that's when the run gets really exciting for the viewers and really sad and difficult and depressing for you.
I mean, I'd love to argue that, but yeah, that's. I think you're right on the money. It's yeah. This is definitely a run that I like. Yeah, when you pick up a new speed run, a lot of people always want to ask, are you actually having fun with this? Is this actually fun for you? And yes, this is a fun run until it isn't. This is a really fun run until the game just decides that you are not allowed to have fun anymore. And sometimes it just does that. Sometimes it's just like, well, why don't I just send like 5 really strong police cars after you at the same time? And then I become very sad because I will not survive that.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
Luckily, we're not quite there yet. So normally I would actually just run past this guy's gun, but since we were a little bit low on ammo, again, that's actually just like bad RNG based on SMG ammo drops. We got a little bit unlucky, so just for safety's sake, I'm grabbing a bit extra. Now, how many targets are we in? Let's see. Do you know all of them?
7.
Well, that sounds about right. Okay, so again, I'm very carefully pressing the sirens and not pressing the jump out of the car and kill yourself button.
Oh yeah,
because
well, it's important for this one because it needs to kind of like scare them off in the right way, and you want them to be. Well, say like run through all the buildings, and it's hard to reach them.
Yep, because they're all like in the lobby of that building basically, and I can't. Like, I can go in there, but that would require me to get out of my car, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, this is a bit messy here. And the guy behind me is also still alive, but...
Oh god, yeah.
Okay, so, yeah.
Well, you managed it, that could have been worse.
That could have been a lot worse. That's exactly how I'm going to take this, yes.
Yeah, look on the positive side.
Yeah. My ammo is still doing pretty okay, as long as I don't have to spend a lot on this particular encounter. That last one was a little elusive. But alright, so that is all of the targets on like the mainland first island, and as you can see, we are now going to go to Bohan. Just gonna turn my sirens on to hopefully give myself a nice clean line over this bridge, and we've got a bit of a drive here, so Bowie, do you have anything you would like to tell our lovely viewers?
I mean, there's many things I'd love to tell our lovely viewers. We do have a $5 donation from Jen the Bug, complimenting your fashion here, sir. I'm donating because I love Makkebakke's shirt. My identical twin brother is trans, and so is my son. Way to be awesome, and good luck on the run. Donation goes to the White Cat blindfold because cute. Thank you very much indeed, Jen. Agreed. Thank you very much for the support and the donations. That's all we got for now. But reminder, quick, just very quickly, there are 2 prizes that we have here. We have for a $30 minimum donation. Excuse me, it's very late. Speaking is hard. There is a ViewSonic Elite XG270QG. Which looks to be like a monitor, which is very lovely. If you want to upgrade your gaming graphic fidelity whilst playing. And then a $50 minimum donation will get you in the running to win a Nintendo Switch. So if you're interested in getting any of those bad boys, those are the minimum donations. But yeah, that's it. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so this is a nice little cute thing about this game, that I'm actually going to use a controller for just a second. You won't even see it. There we go. And now I'm going to put the controller away again. All I do there is just hold on my controller, which I have connected hours ago, so I wouldn't forget, because I usually forget, that I just hold the right stick up to make sure that, you know, when I do one of those unique stunt jumps, the game goes into slow motion and looks all cool, but if you've ever watched me speedrun Brutal Legend, you would know that slow motion is one of my greatest enemies. So that is definitely something that I want to avoid, because I don't know. Do I need to explain that? I think it's pretty clear that slow-mo is the opposite of fast. And as you can see,
no games about fast-mo. That's what we really need.
No. Always that like pedestrian always spawns there, and it's like my personal challenge to knock them into the sea, and I'm afraid I've failed. So that's
nice.
that's bad mojo right there. This guy, I
love when you come up with those like little things for
yeah,
like when doing something over and over.
Speaking of
It's
little
like double
personal
goals.
challenges, I got over the bridge without getting any popped tires. That is simply lovely.
Oh yeah, right. Because now we're in dangerous territory.
Exactly. As you can see,
Literally anything could happen.
Yeah.
Pretty much from now on.
As you can see, the roadblock that they set up on the bridge there was a little bit ineffective. It had a big gap in it, and I used that to my advantage to cross over to the next island. But yeah, they don't give up so easily, I'm afraid. So I'm now met with a lot of police attention, and that is not going to go away anytime soon.
Yeah, so like the last 20 targets, like all of them, you have to deal with this and just hope upon hope that you don't get killed or screwed over or any other stuff.
Oh, nice.
So,
Someone
this is
popped
like
my damn
the main
tire.
place, the main point where everyone's gonna die. Just some cop comes out of nowhere, or like an FBI car in my case. I always got the FIB cars, and they just mow me down instantly. Hate them.
Yeah. So that is one thing in the 6-star territory. You have a 50-50 chance. I believe it's 50-50, but maybe it's a little bit skewed. But anyway, it's one or the other of basically you have the regular police that chases you, and you have a special unit that's added on, and it's either the enforcer, which is the big black like SWAT type van, or it is the FIB, the FBI, which are like black buffaloes, which are quite fast cars, filled with people with SMGs and M4s, and they do not mess about, to say it very kindly.
Yeah, you see one of those, even distance, you want to get as far away from them as possible. It's not really fair, the balance. Like, they're so much more deadly. Like, 4 guys with SMGs.
They're frankly
chance.
absolutely terrifying. So yeah. Alright,
You
so...
can't have that quite well. Sometimes
Ooh,
I like
well.
get to the bottom of Leo, and I'm just like, oh, there's one, speak to the devil.
Speaking of, yeah.
It's a good thing you got out of there in time before you,
Exactly, but now,
Converted.
normally I do a bit of a U-turn here, but because I'm being chased by something incredibly scary, I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna take a little bit of a detour, because yeah, those guys can
Yeah.
just shred me, my car, my hopes, my dreams.
Yeah.
So I'm just
all of the
gonna
above.
exactly.
As much as it's speedrun, the biggest precedent is not getting destroyed.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely on no reset runs like this. It's a game of, I guess, judging your own luck and maybe rolling the dice a little bit. Like, my health is at about, what is that, like 60% of, like, the health bar or so. So it's like, alright, I could definitely do with a hot dog somewhere or a nice bag of nuts, but... yeah, do I wanna invest that time? Do I think that'll be worth it? Because you see that a lot as well with certain armor pickups here and there. Like you could, stop your car, get out, grab armor, and then move on. But you do stop. You make yourself very vulnerable, so you could lose more health than you stand to gain. So there's a lot of like interesting little risks you have and like little decisions you have to make for yourself. Could this man please accept a bullet into his life, specifically into his dome? Thank
He
you.
almost got away. But yeah,
Yeah.
like you have to be good at like it's not like every run's the same. You've got to like be able to make these decisions on the fly.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
every time you do it, something different's gonna happen. Very RNG based.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of RNG involved, like
Yeah.
that FBI car that could not be there,
Precisely.
but it is.
It'd be nice if they switch back to the more harmless enforcers.
Exactly, because I believe there's like, I think it's every time. Okay, let's restart that sentence. Every time that I kill a target, I momentarily have my like wanted level is set to 0, and then the game realizes, oh, you are somewhere where we do not want you to be. Have those those 6 stars back, please. And at that moment, if the game like doesn't detect any enforcers or FIB cars in the vicinity, then it'll basically roll the dice again to see, okay, who are we sending after you? So it's just there's a lot of luck involved. Okay, so there's 3 cars have been spawned at the same time. I mean,
looks not on our side so far.
I've seen worse. I feel like I can still be positive there and say that I have definitely seen worse. And honestly,
I mean,
my car's not
alive,
smoking.
so that's one thing, I guess.
True. And yeah, my car's not smoking right now, so that's lovely. But the next 2 targets, Simon I've already typed into the computer, and after that we will have Christoph. Both of those are a little... I mean, maybe Simon's not the worst, but yeah, Christoph is definitely a dangerous one. So if I can get my car through those 2, then we have Tommy after that, which is kind of free, I would say. Okay, so this is usually referred to by people as the snipe. I try to... Nice, that was pretty clean. Try to get a lot of headshots from a good distance away. Because if those guys like run away, they will literally run like up the stairs to the other side of the building, and they will make life very difficult for you. And I do not like life being difficult.
Well, you say that, but you're doing this well.
Huh, okay,
dear.
my car's on fire.
Speaking of difficult...
Yeah, I thought my car was like doing pretty alright, but apparently I was completely wrong.
Can be hard to judge sometimes.
Okay, so I mean, either way,
at least there's not really any police around. But well, I guess that's not good for getting a new car. But
that is very true. But I finished the target. That's something.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so this car that's coming to me is, of course, they just stop and get out of the car an absolute mile away because that makes sense. I mean, at least I know the like static parked cop car in the area that we can run to, but. Oh, my health is not looking amazing, so we're gonna just have to see how this pans out. Running out of stamina.
Average. So as long as the FIB don't show up again, you're probably okay.
Yeah, this has now turned into just kind of a casual jog. How you doing? How you feeling? Yeah, just out here.
Nice, thanks.
Right, these are all regular police cars. That's nice. That's nice.
Lovely. Some lovely foliage. Nice tree. Oh, police car, nice.
Tom...
It didn't really have any trouble there. I thought it was supposed to be 6 stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that
no
was
one anywhere.
Was quite relaxing, honestly. It's a very surprising turn of events. Okay, so we're back on enforcers, which is nice, as long as you don't like line yourself up perfectly with their back door, which I kind of did there, because then the back door's open and 2 guys with M4s usually. I think it changes sometimes, but anyway, 2 SWAT men with very bad tempers take aim, and that can be not fun. So I'm going to try very hard to stay alive through all of this. And now we have Kobe.
Yeah, you're quite very lucky to survive that. I guess just hope you can make it to Kobe.
I have
once you
made
actually
it,
get in there, you're
I have made it
safe.
to and through Kobe with health like this before, but yeah, it requires a bit of luck. So hopefully luck's on my side for a bit, because I mean, hey, come on, I've already died once this run. That's enough, right? That's enough for one.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I was gonna be like, nothing's happened, because I always assume like all the deaths are in the 6 star area.
Okay, so normally I would slow down and just start shooting like nice and early, but since my health is complete poo-poo, I'm instead gonna do this very swagalicious turn and back to the action.
Responsible. It's a good job they have like a regular spattering of armor and health pickups like that. Imagine how bad it'd be if you had like 0.
Okay, please do not own me.
Ooh.
Thank you. I would actually like to pick up that AK before proceeding, thank you. And then, I'm actually going to take this car instead of my cop car, because it is nice and fast. I actually stopped and pressed E, just out of, like, just out of habit.
Oh, that's
I'm like, yes, please open the police computer in this random civilian vehicle. Oh boy, okay, hey. Just let's point this thing forward and try that again.
To be fair, this is like the only thing you drive that isn't a cop car than Roman's cab.
Exactly, yeah. Alright, so let's try to get this thing pointed forward again. And as you might think, like, oh, aren't you kind of making it dangerous for yourself that, you know, now you don't have a cop car. How are you going to get a new cop car? Trust us. Other people who are very competent and very smart have routed this game for us. It's absolutely to no credit of mine. There's a static cop car waiting for me a little bit from here. So I'm not going to cross over the sidewalk because for some reason some of these sidewalks are just really mean, and just even though it looks like you can cross them very normally, very fine, sometimes they just act as brick walls, even though they clearly aren't, but you know.
Yeah, that's really weird. That one gets me all the time as well. Like, the bloody, like, especially in GTA 4, it seems like the curbs are like #1 enemy.
Yeah. Also, for some
really
reason, when you get in this car, I think it doesn't always happen, but it usually happens for me. Like, for some reason, the engine sound is, like, really loud for a bit, and then, like, a second later, it just returns to normal. It's super weird, but...
I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, maybe that's a Makke only botch, or Makke only glitch.
Makkebakke exclusive.
Exactly. Like, you hear about that sometimes, that, like, there's a certain issue that just only one runner has for some reason, even though, you know, they technically, or presumably, all run the exact same game version, but, I don't know. But, I don't know, I always feel a little bit awkward throwing to our lovely reader when there's a lot of gunshots happening, so let's just, okay, I should tell our lovely audience that, one of these guys up here, I have no idea who, I guess it was the guy in the green coat there, is actually carrying a bunch of grenades, which if you don't watch out, he could throw them at you, and you'll have a very bad time. But, I'm gonna do a super cinematic jump off this building, and while I do that, I should probably take a second to throw it to Bowie.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to enjoy this too. Lovely. Stuck the landing. I hope you're ready to throw hands. We have a $30 donation from Adam K. Says, thank you, ESA, for keeping us entertained in the summer heat. I had to donate during GTA 4. And now get ready for this bit, which isn't the best game in the marathon.
Ooh.
That's SSX3, no question, but this is a great game nonetheless. Good luck, Makkebakke.
I have to agree. SSX3 is an incredible game. I'm sorry, was there more?
Oh, no. I was just going to read that one. I was just expecting you to back the corner of your game, but fair enough. SSX3 it is. I'll take it.
Well, it ended well enough. It's still on a positive note.
Yeah, I still think in terms of like the main series GTA games, this is one of the best. Absolutely, it's, you know, I know a lot of people kind of have problems with like the grim setting and all that, and that's fair, but I don't know. Like, I really enjoy the driving in this game, even though there are problems with it for sure. I don't know. I like that driving in and of itself is just kind of a challenge. You know, it's not just point the car in the right direction and hold W. Like, there is kind of like, okay, how am I going to approach this corner? Do I want to like lose some speed? Do I want to slide into it? Do I want to not flip my car over some pallets? Yeah, of course.
It's all for style points.
Yeah, exactly. That was completely intentional. I'm just showing off. Alright, I'm gonna fill up on SMG ammo a little bit. Ooh, please get back in the car. And now, for Phil, I actually, as you might be able to hear, I actually have to spam enter for a little bit, because for all the other ones, I just hold down enter, because when the search finishes, it shows you, you know, the result of the search. Ooh, and an FIB car. I'd like to not see that, but, you know, sometimes you just don't get what you want.
So these next few targets are especially scary, so that's not helpful.
Exactly. But, yeah, so normally it just shows you, you know, you type in a name, it shows you the one result that you get, and then if you are holding down enter, it immediately advances past that screen and gives you control back. But for Phil, There's actually, you know, the story character, Phil... Ooh, do I remember? Phil Bell. Thank God I have you. Yep. Yeah, Phil Bell also shows up from the search, and we cannot hunt him down. That is not the point. Luckily, the first name that the game shows us is actually the Phil that we are looking for. So holding down enter won't work for that screen, but if I just spam enter, it will, you know, select the first thing that it shows me, which is the correct target, and then I can just move on. But yeah, that's just a small wrench in the works compared to the usual. Compared to the usual, like searching for targets thing. So that's a little unfortunate. I mean, it was less unfortunate until this guy just kind of ran away from me, because I wanna try and mostly stick to my route still. And if people run away from me, that is not going to work. Hey guy, are you like... Oh my god, you are actually making life very difficult for me right now.
Well, can't you just stand still and get killed like a good boy?
God, my health is just disappearing right now, which is not exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, of course, this guy jumps into cover, which is, you know, just the cherry on top. Hey, at least I get some new SMG ammo here, which is, you know, you gotta recognize the pluses, the wins, you know, the positives.
Yeah, exactly. The SMG is very effective, so it's always good to have more of that ammo.
Yeah. And yeah, speaking of patting myself on the back a little bit, I don't think I've made a single like serious mistake in navigating the police computer, which it's very easy to like misclick or
oh god, yeah,
do something like that. So, oh boy, hello, can you please? There it is. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And those guys behind me have many SMGs. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing, folks? I want to try to not die. Okay. I mean, they're kind of fighting the FIB instead of me, which is a positive, but I also want to proceed,
that's the only good thing the police really do, is distract your targets for you.
Oh, fuck. Oh! Yeah, of course. Of course I wait slightly too long and he runs into cover. Come on. Okay. There they are. Now... Oh, my partner left. Oh, that's a shame. Mervin. Okay, now
we're getting up to the end here.
Take a breather. It's okay. We still have some health. It's not amazing, but we have health.
Well, there's a lot of potential health pickups.
That is true. And these two cars that I'm meeting right now, neither of whom are FIB cars. So again, just you gotta focus on the positives sometimes.
I just can't believe how well this is going. Like I could never. I would grind this for hours and hours on end, and I would never get anything this good. And you just go in a marathon, and you're like, oh, just like I'll go through everything. Nothing will go wrong. No one will kill me. Easy game. Like, I'm just jealous. It's gonna be salty for the rest of this.
No. Okay, this is the second to last target. So if I can do the rest deathless, which I very much doubt, then oh god, I shouldn't even be finishing this sentence because oh god. Okay, wait. The crap. Okay, I thought that was
you know where you're going?
Yeah, I thought that was the street to the hospital, but that's one block back. So, oh poop. I mean, if I don't get very, very strongly harassed on my way to Knoll, I should be able to do Knoll, and then as I'm leaving Knoll, there's a hot dog stand there. So, yeah. God, it's always very scary to, you know, speak too early and, you know, like knock on wood and all that stuff. I don't have any. I think this is fake. So, hey, I made it here safe. So, you know, I can't complain. Can't complain. All right, I'm just gonna pull out the big guns because I do not want to die. Whoo.
Yeah, especially at the end. So, you know. May as well use the best stuff you've got.
Did I get that guy? I did not get that guy. Please stop being alive. There he goes. Okay, now
Not so
you.
much nice head popping here so far.
No, it's God. Oh, and the police behind me. Okay, I need to
God.
hurry this up. Please stop being alive.
Yeah, like.
Oh, that's
like,
FRB.
stuff
Okay,
to
I'm
worry
leaving.
about,
I'm leaving.
directions.
Goodbye. Okay.
Never get a
Gun,
break in
gun, many gun. Yes, lots of gun.
Insane.
That
God.
is also an FIB agent.
Oh God, it is. Oh no.
Thank God that he prioritized
Okay.
getting into cover over putting bullets in my head,
Yeah.
because he definitely could have ended my existence.
Yeah, it only takes
Okay.
one good FIB guy.
Okay. I have actually killed PB runs over accidentally typing Harris no multiple times in a row. So typing the final target's name correctly is now just absolutely terrifying for me. Please sell me a hot dog. Thank you. Because, yeah, if cops like shoot at you, they can frighten the seller or the vendor or whatever, and if the vendor is frightened, they will not sell to you. They will be running away in fear.
You want to activate the hot dog thing as soon as possible, because like during the duration of the animation, the cops ignore you. So it's like you get it and then like you're safe for the peer. So like, thank God, I definitely got it. Don't have to worry.
Exactly. Okay, honestly, it's always so scary to say things that are maybe a little bit too positive, but okay, that is not an FIB car, there's a regular cruiser, so this is looking very good right now.
Yeah, I think with that hot dog, there's not too much to worry about, most likely.
Alright, put a bullet in the driver's face.
It's definitely good that you got hot dogs well, because dying here is like a 5-minute time loss to get all the way back. Because keep in mind, it's you way at the back on the first island.
For some reason I had it in my head that I was supposed to press tab to grab that guy's gun, but that was false. Okay, this guy is actually on the... Damn it. Okay. I need to run. I need to run, because the cops below me are a problem.
Right, yeah. So as I said, you really don't want to die here. I can understand the tension. Tension.
Okay, I think that guy's going to launch himself over the fence, but if he doesn't, well, I've already taken some health off him, so maybe it'll go a little bit faster once I meet him a second time.
That's one.
I'm not scared. You're scared. Alright, he is done for.
It's always very easy.
That helicopter is way too interested in me. Time is coming up in... Okay, no, he's at the other side of that building. Okay, a few more seconds, time.
Hey! He did it, GG.
I'm astonished that it went that well.
Yeah,
that was
very well done.
That was an extremely rocky beginning, but my God, fuck, oh my.
I find runs with rocky beginnings tend to have the better later parts.
Yeah, I suppose so. Like, it literally, the very first action of the run, pushing a cop car into a parking lot, I messed that up. Literally the first thing.
Oh God, yeah. Like, it was like a constant like oncoming like bloody mess of like things going wrong. Because there was that, and then you ran out of ammo, and you almost didn't get the infinite ammo, and then you almost died, and then you jumped out of the cop car. And all the best moments.
I promise you, I did not do that on purpose. I promise you.
I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
And this is a new jumping out of the car and killing yourself strat that I didn't hear about.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I had a great time.
Lovely.
Thanks to 123 Robot for being here with me.
No problem. It's quite an interesting experience.
Thank you very much to the GTA community at large, the specific GTA 4 community, and I also want to mention specifically UTD Stig for providing some learning resources to myself and other people that recently competed in the GTA 4 Most Wanted community tournament, which encouraged a lot of people, including myself, to start running the game.
As well.
Yeah. I had never touched this game in a speedrun context before, and now I am pretty competent at Most Wanted. Is that fair to say? Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's possible for anyone to be completely competent at Most Wanted.
I mean, it is. There's a lot of RNG involved. So, yeah, thank you all very much. And does Bowie want to say any final words?
I'll say a big GG to you, sir. Well done for the run. Yeah, that's. I think I haven't really got anything to plug right now. I mean, we can probably switch over to a quick break, and then we'll be getting underway with our next run. So thanks again, Makkebakke. Well done. That was GTA 4 Most Wanted. Hi. Yeah, so we'll take a very, very, very short break, and when we come back, we will be returning with Heinke running Deus Ex. It's going to be very, very exciting. So don't go anywhere, and we'll see you very, very shortly. Cheers, cheers.